Actually, I think that people have energy. So when you are in front of 10 person, for example, they just like suck your energy. So you have to reduce their value, and this way you feel like you have energy more than them. And in this way, maybe you can be equal to speak with them. For example, if you are in the university and there are a lot of students with the doctor, and you just afraid, oh, this speak too much, so good English, and the doctor maybe he say something, but when say, okay, I don't care for the doctor, I don't care for the student, they are stupid, and I don't know, so you can speak more smoothly. At least this at beginning when you start to learn a new language or something. I think it's just like this. People have energy and can take your energy if they are too much people.
Exactly, exactly. All right, Kairos. Mayrat wants some strategies that can help him connect with, native speakers or proficient speakers of English so that he can practice in English. Carlos, are there any strategies you can recommend?
For specifically English as a target language?
No, Ukrainian, not
Ukrainian,
English.
yeah, Ukrainian. I forgot.
Well, this is going to work for any language, so it's pretty much going to be the same. Besides the two apps that I've recommended that will work for Maurits, because they will also work for Ukrainian or for any language.
Okay.
Specifically for Maurits, I guess. Maurits, your issue is that you're having trouble understanding, and or what's the exact issue?
Okay, so he's yeah. Okay, Marit, yeah, go on, Marit.
Well, I have two struggles. First of all, people don't want to help me, just none. Second of all, I don't understand the language very good.
All right. Do you have an audio course or a course book to help you learn the language?
No. I don't have nothing.
Okay, so I would recommend that you actually find a course. You're specifically learning the Ukrainian language.
Mm-hmm.
There's not as many resources to learn Ukrainian, I would say. However, the Pimsleur company, which is a company that develops audio courses, recently they have an Ukrainian audio course. So it's 30 intensive lessons for Ukrainians. And they made the course free for download recently. I don't know if it's still available for free, but that, and you might want to see if that's still available on their website. It's pimsleur.com. I can spell it for you guys. P like Papa.
Yeah, I have Pimsleur. I hope it will be still free.
Yeah, so I'm sure you'll be able to find it. I think you would need a course because just going into, I mean, it's doable, but it's just going to take you so much more time. If you like, I'll use the analogy of a flashlight or a torch. You're just going into a room in the darkness. So the audio course is going to be your torch or your flashlight. That's going to be very, very helpful.
Okay.
You also mentioned that people don't want to help you. So I think, why do you think they don't want to help you?
I to be honest, I don't know. Then I, for example, would say like, hey, hello, could you help me with my Ukrainian? And then they just left me on read. I don't know. Like, I'm just asking.
Right. So this is about human psychology. What's in it for them? Why would anybody want to help you?
Yeah.
You have to think about that. You have to put yourself in their shoes. You're a native Dutch speaker.
But I feel like that's the reason everybody is on tandem, right? To help each other. So, like if they would want to learn English and I would send them a message, then I can also take advantage of it,
Yeah, well, you have to put yourself in the other person's shoes. And what's in it for them? Ask what's in it for them. And everybody is going to be different.
Okay.
So every person, I mean, you might see, that's the whole group of Ukrainian native speakers, they don't want to help me. Well, Every single person that you contacted is a different person. They have different motivations, they have different schedules.
But then why are you on tandem? You know, in general, like if you are just here to not help people, and you know, like, yeah, then I don't know why you're here. You know, in general.
Everybody, like I said, everybody has different motivations. When people sign up for this specific app, Tandem, they didn't sign up, they didn't agree to the terms of use, specifically committing themselves to stopping their lives and teaching you a specific language. That's not what's written on the terms of use. So maybe your expectations are not being met because they're unrealistic.
How do you mean unrealistic? It's literally
okay. Let me give you a solid example. I don't know anything about you except that you're from the Netherlands. I've met you here in this room. We're interacting.
Yes.
You write me out of the blue, like, imagine this is an hour ago. I get a message from you. You, let's say, actually, you speak Ukrainian. And you write me, hey, can you teach me Ukrainian? Tell me, why would I be motivated to stop what I'm doing to dedicate time to you? What's in it for me?
Well, first of all, you don't speak Ukrainian, so you can't help me. Second of all...
I just said in a hypothetical situation, Maurits. So imagine that I'm a native Ukrainian speaker. Imagine that, right? What's in it for me? Why would I stop everything that I'm doing to help you and to answer your message?
I don't know. I think...
Well, good question. Put yourself, like I said before, put yourself in that person's shoes. If you're getting the same results from everybody's shutting you and they're not giving you the time of day, it's probably for a reason.
So that means I cannot, but if you say this, then nobody wants to help me.
I didn't say that. I said every person is different. And I gave you an example. I gave you my own example. If you come up to me, you write me, hello, teach me Ukrainian. And I said, imagine that I'm a native speaker.
Yeah?
What?
That's the reason why you are DMing people, because they're native speaker. Because otherwise, I don't know why you would DM not native speakers.
Have you realized that some people don't even read DMs? The best way to actually meet people is at the parties. You interact with people because you notice, like, hey, you know, I gel with this person, I like this person, let's work together. Let's collaborate. What you're doing is you're actually engaging in what we would call a cold call, or you're just cold messaging people out of the blue. These people might not even be well versed in English. So for them, you're just not an attractive possibility. You're writing them in a different language. Who knows if they're interested in learning English or Dutch? Maybe they're not.
Oh, Carlos, you make it so much sense actually, because like I'm a fan of those parties. I've been addicted to them for like almost a year. Well, not quite, but almost. And every day after each party I attend, I get like dozens of messages. All of them start with hello. So how am I supposed to answer all of those messages starting with hello? Like, why would I do that?
You
know, like, but the thing is that, and I'm not, is that like, I've also had like people, and where it's said like hello is that like be more original and don't say hello, how are you? Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, my dog is gray. Like,
why don't you write something else? Not just hello, because most of them like.
Then I would say hello, my dog is gray.
Actually, if you write hello, baby, she will speak with you.
Why can't you write something like hello, X? I want to speak with you because I'm X and I'm doing Y and I'm here because of Z. Like, you can explain yourself. You can introduce yourself. You can really explain what you're expecting from this person. But most of those messages are just hello. So imagine like every day, every single day, you get those dozens of messages, dozens of hellos.
Maurits.
Why would you answer them?
Maurits, you mentioned that you work at a supermarket in the Netherlands. Is this correct?
Yeah, it's very boring, so I'm not going into detail.
Don't go into detail, but what exactly do you do? Just like in one line.
Like fill boxes, that's it. It's the most boring job in the world.
I'm guessing it's at Albert Heijn. So,
Could be.
why would Albert Heijn? Albert Heijn is a supermarket. It's the biggest supermarket chain. It's a brand in the Netherlands. My question to you, Maurits, is what makes this company, Albert Heijn, hire you and offer all these products to customers? What's in it for them? Why would they do that?
No, they are only want money.
Well, they want money. Everybody wants something. What are you offering these people that you're complaining about? Are you offering them anything?
Well, if they send me like, can I help you with English? I don't know. Then I don't know. Maybe, but
Yeah, I'm so a psychological and marketing approach. I mean, obviously, there's something wrong in your procedure because you keep doing it, and obviously, nothing's going to change.
yeah,
Because you really have to give something. So
like-
find out what that person wants. Become
how am I
interested in that
supposed to
person.
know? Like, what do you want? Like, that's even the more rudest question to ask. Like, what do you want? Like,
Exactly.
I've said that also to people, and I got the most rude answer ever when I said, "What do you want?"
So you got a rude answer. So what do? You get over it. You fell on the ground. You get up and you ask the
Yeah,
next
but-
person.
So you said you need to ask them, "What do you want?" So I ask them, "What do you want?" And then the
Let,
rudest
let me
person ever.
maybe help you with a different strategy. Let me help you with a different strategy. Go into the Ukrainian rooms and try to see if anybody talks to you. Try to connect.
Nobody does
try to
that
connect with them.
ever. Because it's only about the Ukrainian people and they just don't care. Because
Well,
that's
that's
how
the
it is.
truth, actually.
That is
So
true.
let me
What,
ask you.
like, why am
I'm
I?
sure that if you use if you use this app correctly, you will find a lot of people from Ukraine and the native speakers of Ukrainian languages, and you can just text them saying like, "Okay, my name is Maurice. I'm from this country, and I'm willing to learn Ukrainian. I'm in love with this language. Could you please help me with something definite?" Because if you just say something like, "Teach me Ukrainian," teach you what? Teach you how? A lot of people here are not educated as teachers. They have no idea how to teach you
Like,
their language.
what am I supposed to do? Because I'm only getting like the information that like you don't need to do this, but give me like what I need to do and not what I don't need to
master
do.
your grammar. Just try to read in Ukrainian and try to join the Ukrainian rooms and text
Yeah,
the
but I
people
cannot
that
speak
speak
Ukrainian. That's the whole thing. Nobody wants to talk to me. I cannot speak Ukrainian, and then I text people Ukrainian, and they don't want to help me. So what am I supposed to do?
I gave you the
Like,
solution.
A lot of
Purchase the course.
wonderful,
Take
friendly,
Ukrainian lessons.
kind Ukrainian
Okay,
people
like
here on
would you
Tandem.
like to help me with Ukrainian? Then people left me on the read. Like
No,
what?
I mean-
Like it's you say that it's that I need to change something, but I
Yeah.
do everything in order to let people answer me. But if people left me on read, then what am I supposed to do? Like, oh yeah, he left me on read. I will spam them 10 more times if they can help me with Ukrainian. Then I will be blocked. Do I need to do that?
Oh my gosh.
Why don't you actually write what I'm going to tell you? Purchase a course, an audio course or audio with a book, or take actual lessons in your town. Engage in lessons. Go to an institute or a school that offers Ukrainian, and pay for the lessons. And then after 3 months, try and go back in the rooms and see if you can speak. You have to do something differently.
Thank you so much, Carlos and Anastasia, and of course, Maurits. All right, so Maurits, you know what? It's all about becoming or being interesting. And Carlos said, what is in it for them? You see, here is language exchange, you see? And when we talk about exchange, it means you have something and you are willing to trade that thing for something that somebody else has that the person is also willing to trade. But this is more about business than even it is about language. You have to be able to parcel whatever you are trading so nicely that it will kind of attract them and they will be willing to trade with you. So I understand. Probably you don't have certain skills. Probably social skills or communication skills that will help you to kind of reach out to those people. So this is a skill you really need to, to learn, the skill to be able to, like in business, they call something, you pitch, you have an idea, a business idea, and you pitch within some few seconds or, like minutes, so that the person will see the interest in that, the value in that, and then they will make a decision whether or not to kind of invest in your idea. Is similar to this. So you were saying, yeah, you cannot speak Ukrainian. So how am I supposed to speak with them? I understand, you're correct. But have you checked those who are willing to learn English? And of course, I think you've been to some of the rooms, some of the parties, and you've seen or even spoken with some of them. The thing is, find a way. If you're going to use translation, use that. Sit down and find a way to, be interesting, tell a story or whatever it is that you can say that will make you interesting, and also that will add value to whatever help you're going to give to the person. Make it attractive so that the person say, okay, yeah, I think I should connect with Maurits. I think I can learn English from him and he can learn something from me. So
Yeah, but that's none. Like I'm just a boring person, so like and not because I'm just boring. So so like, and not I want to defend myself, but it's just a fact. Like I just get 0 DMs. I need to DM people every day, and 9 out of them would just leave me on read. So it's not specifically about me, but I think it is about me.
okay.
And I think that if you say like what's for them, like that's just very selfish. Like you're on this app to help each other, and if it's like, yeah, why would I put the effort into you if I don't gain anything from it? Then I would say just leave.
Maurits, Maurits, you talk about you talk about the fact that you are a boring person. You just admitted that, right? Somehow,
I'm a
right?
boring person.
Great. So this is something you need to work on, because people.
Why would I be not a boring person? What I do is working in the supermarket. No, yeah, everybody can do that.
Great. So now you see you're kind of you're unveiling certain aspect about your personal life and stuff like that. See, yeah, sometimes.
But I'm not gonna change it because I like how it is. So
You just want to be. You love being boring.
no, I love being how do you say, the life I have right now.
Great.
Right.
Great.
If I may interject,
Yeah, sure,
I
Carlos.
had an idea. You may try this, Maurits. There are currently in the Netherlands some organizations that work with Ukrainian nationals, and you could volunteer or maybe even get a paid job with these NGOs, and you'd be exposed to Ukrainians. And then you can help Ukrainians in whatever, sometimes people need help finding housing, getting papers, finding jobs. There are many opportunities. But if you say and do as you say, you don't want any change, you expect things to change for you, then
I'm not talking about that. I said my life is okay. I didn't said I don't want to change. I change every day. I DM people every day. I ask people every day if they can help me. So I change more than people. Sorry, I thought that was someone. I change more than people say, but I think the life I have now is okay. I'm fine with my life I have now. It's not very stressful. So, like
you have an easy life. It's not very stressful, and you have a job that's not that difficult. I mean, you're not in a very dangerous position. You're not doing a very dangerous job. So lucky you. Some people don't have that chance.
Okay.
But you have to actually go out like fishermen go out and fish. They have to go put themselves in a difficult environment, which is the ocean, and fish. You can't just expect that you're going to learn Ukrainian by sitting down and
I'm not saying that. Like I'm watching
Right.
videos and stuff.
All
So
all right, we'll come back. We'll come back to this. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to the listeners. Thank you so much for joining the party. I can see you guys. You've been listening for quite a long time, and I believe you are kind of picking up one or two strategies. You are learning something from this conversation. By the way, Marit is here, and he want to learn Ukrainian language. If there's any Ukrainian listening, please, I want you to raise up your hands. I want you to come up to the speaker section, and let's see if we can solve this once and for all. Maybe we can connect you with Maurits, right? And I think he's good. His English is really pretty much, is great. So you can have that kind of conversation. Maybe you can be, he can be the right person for you, like in terms of, like language learning. So please, if any Ukrainian is in the listener section, please raise up your hand and join us here. All right?
Привет. Как дела?
All right. So now I'm gonna welcome Alina, Melina. Wow, Alina, Melina, great, and Eduardo.